All right, folks, we are back with game 2 between Garni and Cherubim. So Cherubim is elected to pick Stat Rando and Inverse Souls. Everybody, if you want to kind of go into what this is going to entail for this time.
All right, so Stat Rando and Inverse Souls is, I think, my favorite preset of the three we have. It means that, much like last preset, we're going to see elemental weaknesses and resistances from each enemy, but we can also see plus or minus attack, HP, or defense, which can impact quite a great deal. Inverse Souls means rather than enemies dropping random souls, every enemy you see is going to drop their own specific soul as well, which makes soul farming a lot more of a kind of unique skill to have here, or a lot more valuable, especially since you do start with the Soul Eater ring, which dramatically, I believe, it doubles the base rate of soul drops. So we're going to see a lot of moments where if they see, say, like a Manticore or a Lightning Doll or a Siren, odds are they're going to take a moment to farm it and try and get its soul, as long as it doesn't take too much time. This is also a book preset as well, much like the Thief Mode preset was, so we are still looking to find the red, blue, and yellow book to find out our objectives to actually get the true ending from Graham.
We should be going off here in just a moment. And off we go.
S-Stock's a decent starter weapon, but our starter shop is kind of loaded with Siren, Slime, Iron Golem even, Randomizer Spear.
So I'm sure, yeah, Randomizer for sure.
For 2300, I feel like that's a hard thing to pass up. Especially the Pitch Black suit for 1300 is a very good mid, lower upper tier defensive armor piece. So, did Garni not pick up the Randomizer Spear? I know it's a bit.
I'm sure he doesn't want to. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't want to use it just because it's going to stop him.
Yeah, I just didn't want to take the time to menu until do all at once. He did noticeably not equip his Soul Eater ring there.
And
Dance Hall again.
Is this even randomized?
It's actually the exact same seed as last time now. So far, no other interesting randomized enemies in their paths yet. However, Randomizer making incredibly quick work with even a plus HP Creaking Skull. Only 4 checks left in corridors, though. That is a surprisingly sparse corridors.
And just a minus HP Mentor in their way.
Honestly, Randomizer is pretty much the second best holy weapon in the game, second only to Claim. It is a bit more awkward to use, doesn't have quite the swing speed or length that Claim does, but its raw attack is going to far outclass almost all but the endgame enemies.
Racel here, and it's
Malphus.
That's where Malphus was last seed too.
Malphus is there a lot, though.
True.
Until it isn't, then everyone starts to cry.
It's all fun and games until you see Bat first.
Is this going to be Slide?
Nope.
Backdash is very nice to see here with Ranginus, though. That's going to make that a much more like wieldable weapon.
So far, all the entrances they've seen so far have been locked out. So Castle is kind of just pushing them in a direction here.
Dan. Oh, it was the slide lock entrance of Dance Hall, wasn't it? You're right.
It was. That Arachne was just running away.
All right, so clearly we're gonna get Bat here. Some Sirens, that's a fairly noticeable enemy spawn here. However, it's in a bit of an awkward area to farm. You may honestly just pass this one up.
Yep, not gonna spend time on the Siren farming here.
Yeah, it being in the center of the room there and just kind of like having to go through other stuff for it, it makes it just weird and probably not worth the time investment. However, we may see something where Cherubim has Soul Eater Ring equipped, so he may just luck into getting it on his first 1 or 2 kills and passing through here. Or he's ignoring it entirely.
So Garni did equip Soul Eater Ring.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yes, I did watch him do that.
I saw the red soul and I was really sad when I saw Skull Archer pop up. Plus HP plus defense Nightmare is annoying, but 2 hits from Ranginus is still enough to take it down.
Great soul there, and it's the duplicate backdash.
So both are now just working their way through gardens. Garni just trying to see if he can't get the Nightmare soul drop here just because of how incredibly valuable that soul can be. Garni just leaving Mina behind to die. I can't believe it.
There's a lightning doll there. Getting a bit of a lag here.
Yeah. Oh, Mana Core on guards, it looks like, for Garni's end. Creaking Skull is a very valuable pickup.
So, no progression souls here. We will see where this door in Gardens leads us.
There was actually just a lot of high-value enemies here in Gardens overall. The Archdemon, the Mana Core, Lightning Doll, Nightmare. Even like one random lucky soul drop from either of them could be a pretty big swing here.
Yeah, Garni electing to do a little bit of farming of Archdemon, not getting the soul, unfortunately. Go check this door, see where the castle's still leading us here. The
Reservoir.
Reservoir, interesting. Yellow Skull and High Schooler.
Well, it says, you know, you're in Reservoir, just figure it out.
So Garni trying to do the waterfall climb here. Yeah, just a strawberry.
The strawberries. It's good healing, at least. Kicker. It's just free kicker. Poison Worm's just ruining the GBA's internal memory here.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the first warp out. Still have 2 checks left here in corridor. Let's see if one of these is on this flight lock checked up here. Nope, it's just the dungeon map. And a Grey Soul. And there's Slide. So we can make our way back to study if we want to.
Yeah, that opens up a great deal.
So Cherubim finding
Dance Hall as well.
Cherubim finding the back side of Reservoir here.
I was really hoping that'd be Undyne.
So no shop bosses fight yet. We're still just seeing the vanilla shop.
Yeah, just electing to pick up the Siren and Slime from the shop, as well as the Disc Armor and Iron Golem. Honestly, the shop just had Very, very good selections overall this time. I can't believe he didn't pick up the handgun, though. Very out of character.
So Garni now we just check Dance Hall with his newly found slide.
Yeah, he did get Kicker as well, so you can just check this, which is rewarded with a Mana Prism.
And a Were-Jaguar for his troubles. Or Were-Tiger.
Were-Tiger's Soul is actually interesting. With Black Panther, you can get some really funny iframe movement out of it.
So just one check here in Dance Hall. Thinly sparsed here. Yeah, multiple ectoplasms are not fun.
Yeah, sleeping out just to get rid of the curse, save the MP. I imagine he's for sure going to the boss first, just to check that off in case it ends up being required, and see the check behind it before going for some of the longer, more committal checks.
So there was a Curly in that room.
That could be an interesting farm choice. Same with here. Plus HP is annoying, but Ranginus is still one-shotting it, so... Cherubim just got a random beef curry from that cockatrice.
Oh, very nice. Cherubim is electing to go through more of Reservoir here, which we didn't see Garni do. Garni is fighting Headhunter, which will be a nice shop upgrade.
I know. Someone in chat also mentioning they're not using Tiger. I bring it up every time we see the Were-Tiger Soul. I think the Panther-Tiger Soul movement is so cool, and I very rarely get to see it.
Cherubim finding the bottom of Clock Tower here and off of bottom Reservoir. And there's just a bunch of Archdemons followed up with the Nightmare.
That'll be a phenomenal room to farm, though.
Very true.
With Ranginus, that won't even be too hard. Although Cherubim is running back to heal just because the Nightmares and Archdemons do hit pretty hard. Ooh, unfortunate poison.
Yep, Headhunter being a little trolly here. Shouldn't be too much longer before it falls off the ceiling.
Cherubim also electing to kind of hold their exploration for Clock Tower and Reservoir for later, and going straight into Dance Hall as well.
And there goes Headhunter. So Cherubim checking the top side here of Dance Hall first. So between the two of these runners here, we will figure out where this one check is. So we'll kill the Curlies. Doesn't look like Cherubim or Garni will go for kind of a dedicated farm of them.
Yeah, that makes sense. None of them have been in phenomenal farm areas yet, so...
Oh,
there it is. Farmer. Now, the devils in that room, I would say, are a bit more tempting to try and farm out. Especially with Ranginus being able to make pretty quick work of them.
But
although plus HP, plus attack, oof. Black belt drop there is very impactful for Cherub. Looks like Cherubim may be leaving without dipping down into the boss, so he's not going to get the Headhunter. One check inner quarters.
Oh, very sparse inner quarters here. Whoa. Catalblupas just slid down those stairs.
We're getting reverse zips. Millikins, that's good to have.
Nice stone coverage.
Was it Black Cloak?
Is there a Black Cloak in this game?
There is.
Very interesting spot for Great Armor there. Guarding Potato Pancake. Very beefy Great Armor.
Never try and get between a Great Armor and their Potato Pancakes, okay? It's a lesson you learn very early on. Why have I never seen Soma Black Cloaked? Boy, do I have a ROM for you.
Legion here in inner quarters. Yeah, we'll see what Legion rolls here. Garni just immediately noping out of Legion.
Which is odd to me, especially with Ranginus. I think that's very doable.
And didn't save in inner quarters, so... It's minus HP, resist slash, but Ranginus isn't slashing damage, so...
Yeah, Ranginus is the holy, so...
So this is going to be a pretty quick Legion here. It doesn't hurt for anything. Yeah, we'll see if Legion is required and if Garni has done it again. What was that? Did you see that?
I did not know.
It like Legion, I think one of the lasers just shot off like pink blocks everywhere.
Oh, I wonder if there was like a memory error or something there.
Somebody please clip that. I want to see that again.
I'm sure Fuse is gonna love this. I swear this tournament's given Fuse so many just interesting little things to take a look at later. Wooden Golem also good to find. Minus HP plus defense is a little bit annoying, but Wooden Golem solo drop could be very impactful.
And nice creaking skull pickup here for Cherubim. So we still haven't seen this. Ah, there's that one check. And it's Undine. So
Undine, sadly, just not really impactful here. We already know it's behind the waterfall. It was nothing important, so...
12 games until Flight is on the Merman room.
Oh, true, true.
The one place where Undine could still be impactful, asterisks, quote unquote.
Oh man, who was it that did the really cool killer fish jump kick? Was that Xanthus?
That was Xanthus, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So 2 mana cores in that room.
Definitely worth your time to farm.
Farming here.
Especially at minus HP, weak to fire.
Ah, thank you, Cheddar,
wow.
for the clip here. Oh, hi, Skula. And Steel Plate. Probably not going to outdo what they've got here in Pitch Black Suit. So Cherubim spending a little bit of time there, and this nice Arc Demon
Garni
pickup.
did get Arc Demon. Yeah, I get what Cherubim was going for here, because having something like Mana Core could be hugely advantageous, but they already have a very low drop rate, and even with the Soul Eater Ring, it's only like a 4 or 5%, if that. So it can be a large time sink if you don't get lucky.
So Muramasa, very nice pickup here.
Yeah, that is huge. Just a good, easy-to-use weapon with curse damage and multi-hits.
Oh, there's the Mana Core.
All right, that could be pretty huge.
So very nice pickup there for Cherubim, getting it off that last attempt he was going to do. So we'll see if Garni gets lucky here and gets it off the boss.
Honestly, that would be the funniest possible outcome.
So Cherubim finding Yellow Book here. Beat
Study
the
boss.
Which I believe Garni just did. And Mana Core just blew up.
Yeah, Muramasa will do that to Mana Core. Not even taking the drip.
So just great armor here in Forbidden Cemetery. Nice Onigiri drop off the great armor. The Ripper Room has been replaced by Beam Skeleton.
Horrifying.
Ah, perhaps.
Well, the seed is over. Congratulations to Cherubim.
So still one check left here in Forbidden Cemetery. Let's see if it's
Elfin Robe, that's some very good armor. Notably because it does provide an almost like +9
Blue
int
Book
or
here
something.
in Cemetery. Creaking
Creaking
Skull,
Skull.
Creaking Skull, which he does have. He did
Yeah.
farm it.
Both of them actually have Creaking Skull.
Garni
Ooh.
finding dead FA here at the top of Chapel. You never like to see it. It's going to be a long walk back down here to the warp. So both runners kind of evenly split apart here. Have made different decisions which have kind of led us to this point here.
Wow, just a room of Manicore. And honestly, it's worked out pretty well for both of them. It's pretty even between them. And then there's the
Ooh.
locked top floor entrance. Unfortunate. Beef curry is a nice find, though.
So inner quarters is pretty locked in here. So the Garni will have to kind of go back, assuming there isn't a duplicate book somewhere. His decision to not fight Legion could hurt him.
Yeah. And Cherubim has that warp into Clock Tower, which gives him a more, like, very easy to explore area, so...
Well, getting Lightning Doll real quick here.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Lightning Doll drop its soul that quick.
And Killer Mantle too, to boot.
Arena,
Finding
3
Arena.
checks.
Let's see if this.
Wow, this is an awful place for Dryads.
Ooh, yeah, you just need to sleep out of there. Oh my gosh, it's already so slow. Oh my gosh, Poison Worm. And Giant Skeleton.
Wow, this is an evil arena.
I mean, this
Luckily, I
room
don't think
is
anything else. Yeah,
yeah, I think... Ooh,
used
hi,
all
Shadow
our
Knight.
spawns early on. Just grab the warp.
At least his minus attack Shadow Knight could be
Yeah.
worse.
If that was plus attack, there's a chance that could have just killed him.
Yeah, we'll need to take some healing here.
Yeah, the minus attack Giant Skeletons, the minus attack Shadow Knights made this a lot safer than it could have been otherwise.
So finding just a Silk Robe here in the Pendulum Room for Cherubim. Get a check down here in the slide locked entrance, or the slide lock checks here in the Clock Tower. So big question, we're still wondering, where is Red Book? It's not here.
Ooh.
Here's Levitain, very nice.
Probably one of the best weapons, if not the best they've found so far. I would probably prefer Levitain over something like Ronginus or even Rahab's, just because of its power alone and ease of use. Yeah, it looks like he's going back to save just to lock in that Levitain, just in case the worst happens.
Nightmare.
Muramasa making
Cherubim.
quick work of that Minotaur as well. Cherubim getting Nightmare is also huge.
Ooh,
Oh.
Giant Bat. There's Flight.
Yeah, that matters a lot. Tall Hammer is just very good for coverage.
There's just a lot of mana cores everywhere.
Oh, that'd be a good place to farm Curly, too. Shame he already has mana cores. already has the best rush soul, so why bother? And there's Belor. Both ending up in Arena.
There's Death.
Belor and Death just decided to swap places for the day. So Cherubim's in Clock Tower fighting Belor, where Garni's in Arena fighting Death.
So minus attack, minus defense for Belor. So Belor's gonna go down here pretty quick.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Death also already in the part 2. Fire weak too, so Levitane's just actually melting it.
Yep, Levitane pickup doing good work there. Cherubim already into phase 2 of Belor. Burt gang, everybody rise up. So still one check left here in Arena, but it could just be behind one of these rooms that are not in logic. Actually, I think it is.
I think it has to be at this point, yeah.
So a little tidbit there. 2 of those rooms down there in the kind of elevator shaft are not in logic just because of the way the game interacts with the enemy randomizer.
Yeah, there's a potential for the uppermost one to not have the wrecking ball spawn in. You need to break the wall just in case, depending on what enemy spawns there. And there's a chance you can't actually have the platform for DDR spawn in the lowest one if specific enemies spawn there either. So
Cherubim finding the top part of the reservoir here. Does have Undine, so we might see what's on this merman room.
it's
Very
Hippogriff,
funny if it's
surely.
Hippogriff, yeah. So let's see what's up here. Oh, it's
Oh?
Hippogriff. No, it's Kicker. Oh, come on.
I was so excited. Oh, this is worth noting. I didn't think about it till now, but Garni does have access to the full shop now as well. We have not seen him stop back at it since defeating Headhunter or Death now.
Also, good name for Cherubim on the bad weapon.
For sure one of the easiest weapons in the game to use. It's kind of like Claim 0.5.
It's the big overhead weapon.
Yeah.
So both players in Reservoir here for just a moment. Garni going back to Arena to suffer through this room.
At least it can only load in half of it.
True. Cherubim kind of getting bullied by the Cognazo here. Or if it's the lubricant. I can't remember which one's which.
It's the Cognazo.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'm gonna check this entrance. I know Cherubim checked this earlier. Yes, it was bottom of the clock tower.
Wonder if he takes the shop visit here too. Yeah. He's defeated Headhunter and Death now too, so it'd be a great chance to stock up on anything. And if you're lucky, there's some crazy new equipment in the shop.
So let's see what the shop
Not
has
that there's
to
much
give.
he's in need of.
Ooh, Red Book here in Reservoir.
That's
It's
Cemetery Boss,
which
they've
I
both
believe-
done.
Have they both done it?
Yeah.
Yes. So Garni's technically go mode, doesn't know it. Ooh, there's a Gray Soul there. It could be Hippogriff. That would be a nice find if it is.
I think the only thing it could be is Galamoth.
Nope, it is Hippogriff.
Hunting's a good pickup too.
So pretty even race so far. Will be interesting to see
Where was that yellow book? I remember that he found it almost the exact time that Cherubim found Blue Book. They found him like moments apart.
Arnie getting a Manicore soul pickup there, very nice. Soul didn't have to spend nearly as much time farming it as Cherubim did.
Oh, there's top floor.
There's top floor.
What was the Yellow Book requirement? It was Study Boss, right?
I think so. Cherubim has not done study, I believe.
I also don't believe so.
This would not be a wise guess.
Wow, those Shadow Knights are in a mean spot.
No kidding.
Looks like Cherubim is just trying to clear out some of the top floor checks right now. And finding the one live check in Skeleton Knight there.
Well, finding the one live check early is pretty nice. You don't have to kind of explore the rest of top floor, which can be a little meandering.
Oh, Ramen is a nice pickup. And he just has the top floor warp for later, which is always nice to have.
For sure. And it just leads to the top of tower climb here. Did we see the shop? I think I looked away.
We
from
did,
the shop.
yes.
Was there anything good?
There were actually. Dane's Left was noticeable for a dark type overhead weapon. There were a couple good souls, notably like Arc Demon was there. There were a couple other things, but those were the two that really kind of like stuck out the most as the most important.
Any cheap food?
Mana prisms.
Not food. Mana prism, quench thirst, not hunger.
I think there were some potions, but I don't quote me on that.
That doesn't count.
Cherubim.
So Cherubim finding study. Study boss is the requirement.
I also want to say this is where Yellow Book is.
It might be. Because I can't think of any place that Cherubim hasn't been that Garni has also been to. But I feel like I would have remembered, like, you know, study being in the study kind of thing. I might be giving myself too much credit.
Well, we'll find out soon enough, I think.
So... I don't remember the boss being terribly difficult, yeah.
No.
Just...
least threatening big golem of all time.
So Garni will go through here and find Red Book.
If he elects to commit to Eastern.
True.
Sick kicker skeleton there, by the way, to get up there.
But it will be a question of how much... the big thing we hear, yeah, is how much Garni puts off going back to inner quarters.
Yeah, to get the blue book. Which was pretty much effectively sealed off from the rest of the castle.
Yeah, because it just led into... oh gosh, I don't even remember, but it was definitely locked off.
It was FA and one other area.
Yeah.
Or it was because it was locked forbidden, and wasn't it locked top floor too?
Yes. Yeah, we haven't even seen the other side of FA yet. There's Arc Demon.
Arc Demon, didn't even have to pick it up in the shop. All right. And I don't think inner quarters directly led into locked FA. If I remember correctly, it led into like gardens or chapel. Yeah, it led into chapel, which then led into locked top floor.
Gotcha.
Am I thinking of Last Seed?
I think that was Last Seed.
That might have been. Oh, sick.
I think the Yellow Book was here in Chapel, by the way.
Well, if it is, he's got it right into a warp, and that'd be pretty huge for him. So
yeah, I think he's about to go into go mode here.
There's Red Book for Garni.
Yep, there it is. He's gonna read it and realize he's in go mode. So that is go mode for Cherubim. He is on his way to top floor to fight Graham.
Yeah.
Garni will find Hippogriff right here.
The only unfortunate part for Garni here, too, is that he's found both boss books, so he knows the blue book is a soul requirement and knows he can't guess it effectively.
What was the soul requirement?
Creaking Skull.
Yes, that's it.
It is bold. It's bold to make a guess when you've only got 3 books, but I think he can. I think he can figure it out.
Oh, he's got Manicore. He's got Archdemon.
Yeah, they've both got very good setups overall.
Just a plus HP Graham. Nothing too terrible. It'll take a little bit of time, but
Water resist is unfortunate when you've got that Rahabs in the back pocket, but
Garni finding top floor here, and I'm just gonna go straight through it. Go back. Creaking Skull is a boss. So you know what? Yes, it was 3 boss requirements.
oh, true. Cherubim switching to looks like the Onakiri here, which I don't fully agree with. It's for sure a comfort thing, but it's only hitting for 7 compared to like the 63 that Ranginus was for.
Yeah. Definitely just gonna be a lot of mana core here. Rahabs.
Rahabs would be a phenomenal pick here if he wasn't resist water exactly.
No. Just gonna like to use Ranginus here.
He needs to make sure he switches back to Creaking Skull though, yeah. Which will help with the damage a lot as well, so.
But we'll be able to switch back to Mana Core after this phase is over.
Oh yeah.
Garni is gonna probably get the save up here just so we can create a save split.
Probably, yeah.
Or
you know,
might
he
guess
could.
blue.
He could always try and guess the blue.
Would be a crazy guess. We'll see what he wants to do. No, he's going down.
Yeah, just setting the save split up.
Where did lock top floor go?
It was inner quarters. Okay.
Okay.
And that Archdemon just go ahead and refill his MP for Mana Core here.
So it will lead Garni to find Cemetery, which will lead to the blue book here.
Yeah.
We'll have to fight the boss that's here, but I don't remember it being terribly difficult.
So this is still
there.
pretty close.
This is a close race. Cherubim with probably about a minute or 2 advantage, if I had to guess.
Yeah, because it was just great armor, so.
Yeah, it was plus HP great armor.
The question is, does Cherubim remember where Gardens is?
Looks like it.
That is that Rahabs for Garni as well.
So heading straight for the waterfall here.
Does find the blue book, sort of Creaking Skull, so. Also, I just realized Garni was not in go mode this entire time. It was Cemetery Boss for Red Book, which he just found.
Oh, you're right.
They had both beaten Cemetery Boss last seed.
And Cherubim found Cemetery pretty early
Oh, yeah.
because of the inner quarters play there.
Yeah, him going through and just dealing with Legion right off the bat did give him a pretty good lead for this portion. So this is going to be pretty close. This is going to come down to a lot of the endgame fights specifically, which Garni is notoriously known for how good his endgame bosses are. So the question is whether Cherubim's lead here is going to really kind of give him the edge that he needs.
Okay. Julius. Julius, please.
Julius trying to buy time.
Oh, weak to stone.
And he does have Millikins. If he remembers he has Millikins.
He's looking for Cockatrice or Canablepus, which he doesn't have. Yeah, there's the Milkins there. You just
Yeah, now
just
you
have
switch off
tag
to a
'em.
good weapon. $200 per hit roughly with Mana Core is not bad. Only 34 per hit, even with the stone tap on the Rahabs, is crazy, though. That is a defensive Julius.
Garni on to phase 3 of Graham here.
Yeah, Garni's play in Arena also did give him slightly better equipment with Levitain as well, so that could end up coming up. Phase 2 of Julius, as we're in phase 3 of Graham for Garni.
Can't believe it, he wasn't Dracula.
Maybe next time.
One of these times he'll actually be Dracula, I promise, guys. Julius being a little trolly here.
He likes to a lot. Sometimes that Omni Vanitas is just his favorite move of all time.
Oof, needs to be careful here.
And there's Julius down. A lot of this man deciding on how mean Chaos chooses to roll today.
Garni warping to Chapel. I don't think this is where it would lead to Gardens at all. Has Garni seen Gardens?
I'm pretty sure. Does
This is
I'm starting to have my doubts though.
This is just leads to like maybe he just this is the door he remembers. Just a lot of Alistor jump scares here in Chaotic Realm. Hi, Basilisk. Ah, you gotta hate these,
Gorgons.
these Gorgons that spawn here.
You can platform drop through them. I don't know if Cherubim knows that, but you can platform drop through them.
Beefy Gorgons. So, Garni taking the long way around here.
But he got there.
Did get there.
Cherubim taking the heal here, yeah.
This is very close. It will definitely come down to...
for sure.
If Chaos is a particular mean one. High Mana Core.
Did Garni ever get that Milliken's sword, though? Because
don't
he
think so.
split out of... he saw it, but he split out of Inner Quarters. So he does not have the stone access, so this might be a much longer Julius for him.
Yeah, only doing 94, where Cherubim was doing almost 200. So, we'll lose some time on this fight, unfortunately.
We might see a game 3 between the Master and Apprentice here. Cherubim found his high ground here.
Did we have any contingencies for game 3 being tonight, or
I don't know, honestly.
did we consider that possibility?
Yeah, if Chaos is something he just has an answer for, he's in a very, very good position. Ironic. Garni could teach others how to play Aria of Sorrow.
So let's see what Chaos rolls here. It's definitely be the big decider of the race, I think.
That was when I popped that I secretly rolled this as double Chaos. Weak to
plus-
Poison and Dark.
So Hunting will put in some work here. Yeah, plus HP is
Honestly?
annoying.
It's annoying, but far from the worst it could be.
Yeah, Onikiri doing triple
Yeah, triple hit
79s here.
79s is going to be the best play by a wide margin. If you guys are good for comms, I can set that up.
Yeah, if they're
should be
down, yeah, well, I'm down for it.
I've got to be up a bit early tomorrow, but I'll manage.
Garni does have Dane's Leaf, which
True.
would help.
Yeah,
So we'll see if
like
how
one
much
death
time
to
here.
chaos here could really even everything up.
all right, on to the final phase here. So just a normal chaos. Down goes Julius for Garni. We'll make his way through Chaotic Realm.
This is still very, very potentially close.
We'll
Cherubim
save,
does not have an incredible amount of healing either.
But making good use of the slime strats there.
Oh yeah.
Make quick work of these eyes here.
Honestly, as long as Cherubim plays this safe, kind of close to his chest here, I think he has it. If he panics, tries to overextend or anything, I think that's where the tragedy is going to strike for him.
So one eye down already.
Looks like he is trying to leave that eye on the left alive, but kind of weak, just so we can use it for Archdemon strategies, potentially.
Bone Dragon being kind of jerk here.
Yeah, now we have Manicore Archdemon. Oh no, he is taking out the last eye. All right. Just gonna have to be there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, that was a mean three-piece.
That was very, very scary.
He's only got one heal left, but it is a full heal. I think every single person in the audience felt that. I think that was a bit of a panic preemptive ramen, though. He had like one, and that's GG.
It's GG. All right, that
So
was
we're
very
getting
scary.
game 3. Wow. Cherubim did it. He managed to take a game off of his teacher. You know that has to feel great for him.
So we will see Garni go into chaos here. It does have the Dane's Leaf, which is one of the elemental weaknesses, so
Oh yeah, that
should help.
could make a huge difference here.
Oh yeah, doing
300
almost
per hit.
300.
Did Cherubim ever tag the core with grunting?
No.
Although I still don't know if chaos is fixed or not, where poison actually lasts for more than one hit on the orb or not. I know for a while that was a bug, so.
So it did confirm we are getting game 3 tonight, so don't leave. We still have more Aria.
And I believe they're just gonna play out the final preset with Dracula as well, or unless they do Gentlemen to do Enemy Rando again, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, we will see on that.
46 per hit on the orb, or on the core with 4 eyes with Dane's Lift is huge.
And down goes Chaos for Garni, making very quick work. Dainsleif putting in a lot of work there. So don't go anywhere just yet. We'll be back with game 3. We will see if the apprentice has become the master.
All right, so I'm looking forward to this. This is just kind of turned into a pretty interesting stakes environment. All right, we're going to get everything set up on the back end for game 3, just waiting for a quick confirmation on what they're going to be running for their third preset, though if they go by traditional rules, it will just be the Dracula preset, which is the boss rush. So give us just a couple minutes to get this all figured out, and we'll be ready to roll.